What is up, guys? Max Pierman here, back with another Just a Sip video. So last week we talked about a beer that was more or less a pioneer for the craft industry as we know it in Sam Adams Boston Lager. So today we're going to be talking about another first, the very first Imperial IPA. So Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA isn't just an IPA. It's so much more. But to get to that, let's talk about the beer first. It is a 90 IBU, 9% Imperial IPA. Now, like I said, it's so much more than just the stats and the specifics of what the beer is that makes it unique. So let's go back to the 90s and let's talk about Sam Calagione for a second, the brewer founder of Dogfish Head. He is watching a cooking show where the chef is making a soup. And he noticed that the chef kept talking about adding spice throughout the entire boil of the soup. Now what this does is in most things that are made, whether it's beer or whether it's soup or anything that you would boil, if you add things in the beginning of the process, you get a lot of flavor. Now, if you add things at the back end of the process, you get those aromatics, you get the stuff on the nose, you get the smells. So most brewers either add all their hops in the beginning or add all their hops at the end of the boil. And what that either gets you is a bitter beer or something that smells really aromatic. So he takes this information from this chef and he goes back and he's gonna brew a beer. So he gets a vibrating football machine, tilts it on its side, pours hot pellets down it for 90 minutes to create this wonderful masterpiece in 90-minute IPA. So, if we take a look at this beer, it's got a nice amber, has a little bit of red color to it. Now, like I said before, because of this continuous hopping, you're gonna get a beer right now that is super smooth, not overly bitter, and has nice woody tones to it. So, if we take a sniff, like I said, you're gonna have a little bit of those floral hops in the beginning. It's a little woody, which is good. Now, the best part is the sip. Now, right on that first sip, I get caramel. I get sweetness. Now, you think 90 IBUs, that's gotta be overpoweringly bitter. Not at all. Because of the continuously hot method, it's actually really sweet and smooth. It is full bodied, but you really can't tell. Now, with this beer, if you're gonna pair it with food, you're gonna wanna match some intensities here. So blue cheese is fantastic with this beer, or it cuts right through the fat of a pork chop. Anything that's big and fatty is what we're gonna be going for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Next week we'll be going something even better. Don't know what that is yet, so stay tuned, and hopefully I'll see you next week.